Yay! Let's say the stream started by booting up the Fallout 4. Where the is it? Still lost memory. Get the chat viewer going, because we've got to wait a few seconds for that to go, because, yeah, there's always a delay on YouTube. It's demuted, which is something, because, you know, YouTube. Come on. Yeah. You know, again, I love how all the other ones have loaded, and just not all, the last one to load is audio for some reason. Saving my arse. It saves it for this section. Again, you freebies in a creation club, but I don't do that on stream because it's a bit of a nuisance actually to deal with. You know, it's one of those things where it's a wee bit of a nuisance to deal with because you've got to go out, you've got to put it in your load order to ensure it loads in the right spot, because I don't trust ESLs to auto-load. You know, even, you know, it's just one of those things, it's best to do it just to be sure. Yeah, right, I'm stuck on a TV. Oh, it's Deacon again. Got in here fast, because he's outside as well.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for.
You know, this would have been really interesting if this was actually played up more in the story, but no, it's just this one bit.
When you were on ice.
Nick, are you...
But no, it's this scene only and never again.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I?
I say, it would have been an interesting thing if that was happened again, but
Anyway, I feel
no.
Let's get going.
Like many things in Fallout.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
You know, it's one of those things where I think it would have been way more interesting had they actually went along with the idea. You know, had like maybe if it was just like the other half. Because Nick was clearly intended to be more than just a companion. I mean, Bar Harbor has unique dialogue for him. So there's clearly, he's clearly more than... Oh yeah.
This was a weird one, Nick. Turns out Doc Crocker killed Earl and hid his body in his surgery cellar.
So, the doctor did it, huh? Feels like there's a cliche in there somewhere.
Case is solved, at least.
I've never actually seen some of these dialogue lines. Like the bottom one, I've never seen that before.
I already thought you'd be good. Ellie's holding the fee for this one. Ought to go talk to her.
Yeah, it's because he can leave his office, but the thing is, if you ever take anyone as a companion, they will then never be able to go back home. Because for some reason the settlement overrides it. Oh no.
Sounds like Ellie needs
Oh, these drifters are actually unique NPCs. Like, she's very much unique, one of the few Googles with hair. She's unique because, again, one of two NPCs that wears that outfit. That's just Deacon. Eyes. He has eyes behind his uniquely dark shades. So, you know, for some reason I thought I had to go back to Diamond City with the beginning of the stream. And I remembered, oh yeah, I'd done that step. You don't have to go back to Diamond City again after memory then. That was processing.
I just clean up around.
down and do some work.
being available to...
Excellent.
Yeah, might as well pick it up while I'm here.
It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems
Hey there.
either.
You're new around good name.
Let's say these two you can do without actually coming in here. I just came in for the magazine. Again, there feels like there's very little point in the Hotel Rexford, apart from, like, the fact it's one of the few inns in the game. So if you want to roleplay, it's actually a useful place. because Fallout 4 only has 3 actual proper towns. Because I don't count the faction hubs because you get a free bed there. That's like the Citadel in Fallout 3. It's a free bed. It doesn't really count. But you've got obviously got Good Neighbor. You've got good old. I'm not counting DLC either.
He looks just like Sammy too. Sure as hell didn't act like.
But you've got Good Neighbor. You've got Diamond City, and flexingly, Bunker Hill. Because Bunker Hill's status as being a playable settlement. I think he has moved since I killed him. I don't remember him falling like that. But and Bunker Hill does weirdly have an inn that you can pay money to stay in. Even though it is technically a settlement, it's a settlement that's so pre-built it's actually very difficult to build anything in it. And you only get it as a settlement, I believe, if you've done its quests and have completed the main quest. So it's a bit of an odd one. You know, and of course there's also Far Harbor itself, so, you know, if you counted DLCs, that's 4. But that's it, really. You know, there really is only 4. Also, where the exhaust pipe is on the Ripper, which gets hot, that little copper pipe, is right above the on-off switch. You know, health and safety, that died before the nuclear apocalypse. Oh no! And Raider. Right, glowing sea, gotta see where the bomb landed. Because, well, I'll know when the stream's over whether the stream will be as much of a bomb as the bomb that landed that made the growing sea. You know. Oh no, Vertibird. You know, I don't have a missile launcher yet, so probably best not to let that thing see me. Or, you know, being idiotically you charge at. I think I ran out of food, didn't I? There we go, blast the head off the gunner. That makes it way... Oh crap, the gun's on it, I'm killing me. I forgot that I gave them guns. Because vanilla, they just wouldn't actually hurt you at all. Buff out for immediate health, because I need the immediate health right now. Radical brooches. They are delicious. But I just couldn't standards of everything else. Sometimes when you need health back, okay, shot the gun. I mean, killing the pilot is a legit way of killing a vertibird 90% of the time. I mean, sometimes they will zombie and not, like... Why is there a bloat fly? It's an odd thing to see inside Boston. A legendary one, no less. But it's a bloat fly. It's never that dangerous. I mean, be honest. One of the worst acrobats. Again, another one. Might well kill us in one shot. 2 legendaries in so close proximity. Sharp. The special legendaries, I always thought were a bit of a dud, to be honest. They're not that useful. I mean, be honest. 1 point special difference really doesn't make much of a difference. I mean, if you're going for max melee damage, yes, strength I think makes more difference than pretty much any other. Buff a legendary bit of armor will get you, but you know, when something as broken as Sentinels exists, this is vanilla. Like, Sentinels actually makes you functionally invincible. You know, it is a wee bit broken. Oh. Slowly waddling around the corner. with your little 10mm pistol. Oh no! What was shooting at me? Oh well. I will eat on the move, because why not? It is a useful healing method. Oh, you're just gonna... No wonder you weren't shooting at me very well. The good old road levels. Actually known as Raider Under Armour in the code. So yeah, that's apparently the main thing that Raiders were meant to wear, but I think they sort of changed them to give them a bit more of the look that they had from Fallout 3 rather than just that pure Fallout 4 look. Because I think, obviously, I feel like... What the... Oh, is this that weird random encounter fridge? The one that's... Like, I'm going to open it and then immediately I'm going to get ambushed, aren't I? Or is this just a random booty fridge that exists? I think that must be random booty fridge. Random toolbox. And this one.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common. Start of the Freedom Trail.
You know what I've never quite understood?
And learn more about
Why you'd have a tour guide Protectron, not a Mr. Handy.
of Boston Common.
I mean, okay, with the Freedom Trail, Mr. Handy's incredibly British accent is probably a bit weird.
You're a tour guide?
Error. Response not recognized.
World's most useless tour bot.
Patriot.
I've never actually talked with it before.
The start of the Freedom Trail.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common. Follow the red.
I mean, let's face it, you couldn't even pre-record a better message for her.
Great cities, streets, markers on the trail are placed at many famous historic sites. See Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church, the Old State House, Bunker Hill.
Oh gee, it's so old. It's only 200 years old. It's like, really? You know, and that's like this is like the oldest bit of America. It's the only bit that really has anything close to history. Because, I'm sorry, but America is such a new country, like, things they consider really, really old, like Boston. It's like, it's not that old in comparison to a lot of other places. Torn Letter, is that the one that's about? Don't go to Swan. Don't go into the... Whatever you do, don't go into the common. He clearly ran through the common. Because he is an idiot. Oh, is this a... Oh no, this... I was feeling she was on a rooftop. No, is this the bloody combat zone? Okay, I didn't expect the Raiders to run away like a pussy at this level. To scream in fear and run. He was a bloody Raider psycho, he's not even like a super wimpy one. I mean, okay, the basic one might run, but not the psycho. You'd expect those to be a bit better than useless. I think I'll have a head for the road. 'Cause why not? Why waste food? You know, the combat zone makes me sad, for lack of a better word. I'm just gonna point that out there. Is one of my favourite things to do in Oblivion was the arena. It's always one of the first things I do because it's quite a good low-level quest, and it gives you good equipment, and it's a fun quest. You know, Wes Johnson's announcer really, really does help, but it's a fun little quest line. The combat zone was intended to be an arena, just like the one in Oblivion. You know, you go into the ring, you fight thing. It's semi-set up for it. You know, it is set up to work as one. That was an enormous fuse, but the problem is, it was never finished. So all it is this sad little place where you recruit Kite, and that's it. It is just sad. Also, I feel like this was meant to be like a Children of Atom hole. I mean, I can't take that many rads because it is really heavily radioactive. Is it more radioactive here? Oh well, get me out of this hole. Oh dear. Oh, oof. Something, some abomination this way comes. It's a pre-dead centaur, but it's some unholy union of the Institute Centaur and a normal captain. And by the looks of it, an evolved centaur. Ooh. Yeah, that's an unholy union. I don't know if the Institute Centaur mod is bugged or what, but that's a truly unholy union. Also, oh god, what is going on with my tail? Like, what is... Like, seriously, what's going on with my tail? That's a bit best. Oh, the vertebrae is blown up. That's... Because there is always a super mutant with a minigun here. But I'm going to get my snaky... Oh, that wasn't effective. You know, a headshot with a sniper. But the thing is, at this sort of range, I can sort of go plink. 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 Ironically, I think it's his mate that's doing more damage. Oh god. Nuka-Cola isn't even that good for healing. Take a Nuka-Glape. I'm gonna need a stim pack at least. Just to improve my... I'm gonna take the Skirmisher out, because I think that's actually doing more damage to me. Because the minigun does a lot of damage, but where I am, the super mutant is too thick to actually deal with. I think the Brotherhood are dead. I think they've been mown down by this minigun. Yeah, the old... Right, there. The most dangerous thing is down. Now I can go back to a more conventional weapon. Right, on. So one downside with the laser rifle is you do have to flick it on every time you use it. Oh no, they're going for the minigun. Yep, they've gone for the minigun. Run away. Back behind the rock. Live for another day. Can't see a thing because of a bloody head wound. Oh shit, that's the mini. Right, I know what to do. Do I have any jet? Buff jet or something good? Do I? Yes. Oh god, buff jet's not. Buff jet's not. Buff jet's a bit broken. I forgot that. No, buff jet's the broken one. It doesn't work properly. It just makes you move like you're on something. Right. Jet slows time. Buff jet. No one knows what that does. I should need to go grab that minigun because only the one that stands on that bloody plinth that's so bloody useless and just stands perfectly still. to be honest, I can't want the Brotherhood to stay alive. Yeah, because the thing is, I was standing behind the rock. No, that's not viable. Where? No, that's not viable. And I've only got one jet. That's the problem. I've got you. Yeah, buff doesn't work. No, I've got 4 jet. I'll use the jet. Okay, this range jet just doesn't work. Yeah. Addicted. Who cares? Because I can just take this minigun off them, then they can't come kill me for it. There, that's better. And the Brotherhood, even though they're trying to murder me as well, are giving me covering fire. There, that's better. Clever use of application of jet is... I mean, to be honest, jet is the one chem I'd say is genuinely useful. Buff out. Yeah, buff out's got its uses, but as just Psycho, yeah. The special ones, they're just not useful, for lack of a better... Oh, God. And that's actually surprisingly smart, running up my back and boarding me. Sometimes you just need to take the gun away from them. Go. I'm gonna get a pipe. Oh well. Why you have a oh no, he was spooning himself. With a spoon. Because, you know, it's a super mutant. I have no idea what spooning is. I know it doesn't actually involve a spoon, but I'm sure to a super mutant it would. Where is this super mutant? Something's shooting at me. Where are you? Oh. The legendary one. That's gonna get dangerous fast. Where it... Yeah, what useless perk can I have? Preferably one that's not super useless, like Lead Belly. I mean, that's... I mean, Lead Belly is pretty damn useless. It's one of those perks where it's just not that useful. There are a few perks like that. I try not to use my stim packs because I haven't. Again, I'm mentioning it again. I do limit my number of stim packs so I don't have like 1,000 of them, because vanilla you get way too fucking many. Yep, that's fun. Come on. No. Miss. And it's legendary, so it does like 5,000 damage every hit, which is really annoying. Eat these sugar bombs. Doing the same. For some reason the super mutant pokes their head out 4 seconds, I poke mine out. There. Reload. Always good, keep your guns reloaded. I'll take their ammo. Eat you. They smell. Oh no. No, the model isn't. They do work. That's because that is an Institute Centaur. Again, I have made edits to them to make them slightly smaller because, yeah, vanilla, they are kind of enormous. I mean, like, the heads are supposed to be roughly human, like, super mutant size, so why are they so huge, like vanilla? It's like I think I've sent like 0.6 scale. So, yeah, it says how much bigger they are. Hello. Again, I tweak things to make it work for my game. That's why I love Bethesda RPGs, is that they are infinitely tweakable. Ooh, Sentinel's meat hook. Again, I've nerfed Sentinel so that it isn't, like, ridiculously, like, game-breaking. Ooh, Dictol. The most pointless gate in the game. And the oddity of this gate is a complete one-off. There is only one gate like it, and it's completely irrelevant. And ironically, too short for super mutants to come through. You know, there's only one gate like it in the entire game, and well, it's not even like it's that useful because there's an entrance here, here. There's entrances all over the place. Yeah, I didn't get in the Centaur. There's a little atom bomber. Now, the question is, I know I saw a bloody power armor Brotherhood member around here, but there they are. Because I'm stuck on a mailbox. Because I'm a moron. You know, I never denied that I'm not a moron. Only 7 fusion cells? You cheap bastard! Buffout is also actually has a game-breaking quality where you will completely and utterly ignore all radiation, because radiation only stacks to 1,000, which, you know, yeah. Oh god, it's given up. I was trying to blow the car up tactically. Yeah, well. Oh no, not a stunted yow guy. I want your meat. Oh, I must have crippled it. So it did. The car bomb did work. You know, car bombs are not the most. It's only got a laser gun. I mean, I love how it can still fire at me while it's got no eyes. Like, it can see me. You'd think taking out the eyes would cripple its accuracy or something. Nah. There you go, shooting a combat inhibitor was a thing. Yeah, good luck actually hitting that, because it's on their back, and I noticed that the insect equivalent, the antenna, was... I believe that's removed in Fallout 4. Like, made them frenzy. I believe that's removed in Fallout 4. I believe you can't do that. I need a human. I'm hungry. Me hungry. Need ghoul, human, super mutant, anything. Save wasting valuable carryable food. I mean, I will need a suit of power. I'll actually grab a suit of power armor while I'm here. Take the helmet off to retain fishiness, but I don't really care for the power armor helmets. The one piece that you can take on or off, so take the helmet. I mean, from a purely gameplay perspective, there is no reason not to put the helmet on, but for a looks perspective, oh yeah, take that shit off. Just take that shit off. You know, if this was vanilla, this would probably be a suit of P60 by the time I got here. Because, you know, vanilla, it gives you, like, because I'm level 16, it might just be a T51 suit. It definitely would not be T45. Don't really want to have to deal with 5,000 ferals, do I? I don't know, I've got like a fuckload of 10mm rounds. Let's do it. I think there's a power armor bench in here, so I can paint this stuff up in appropriate colours. At least I think I was with Jamaica. Behold, mate, laughable accuracy! Oh, I'll just bash them. Oh, fuck it. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad sound. Yeah, dude, okay, so that's a bad sound. Moldy food. Yeah, dude. Like, that's not a bad sound at all. Yeah, knife and power armor is not that useful. Yeah, let's give up with the Jamaica Plain nonsense, shall we? Oh god, who's got a fucking mini... Someone's got a fucking minigun again. Yeah, run away. There are times when it's not worth trying to fight. If I get in... Yes, ferals! Defend! You know... Sometimes, retreat really is the better part. Barrels! You're supposed to defend me. See, this is what makes it interesting when you pick against the Brotherhood and have a vertebrate buffed up to a point where they can actually threaten you. Oh shit, I think it's seen me. Oh, how many barrels? Like, seriously? How many ferals? Nope, that actually was enough. I'm surprised. How did that kill me? The last one didn't do any damage. How did that one kill me? The last one didn't do any damage whatsoever. Yeah, this time I'm not going to make the mistake of going into Jamaica Plain. That's a mistake I'm not going to make this time. See, this is the thing with like reloading is you have to learn from your mistakes. Carrots aren't used in anything. Like pre-war apples. Yep. Yum yum yum. Like yum yum. I mean, some of this stuff is like you'd question eating it. Even in like a survival scenario, you would question eating some of this stuff. I mean, slight bit of radiation, sure, but take the helmet away, because don't want the helmet. Helmets don't look right, especially when you got a snoot, because snoot don't fit in helmet. Alright, this time I'm gonna... Hopefully this time the vertebrate won't spawn and I can just go safely around Jamaica Plain without having to fight 5,000 barrels. Because that's all Jamaica Plain is it's just feral central. Well, there's no sign of the vertebrate because vertebrates are actually randomly spawned. Yeah, gotta be careful. I mean, I have been made aware that I'm heading towards the glowing sea, which is a place I'm so woefully ineptly prepared for. No point wasting the good stuff on a machine gun turret that's in a shopping cart because they can't turn. I mean, these things could do 1,000,000 damage per shot, but it can't actually hurt you unless you're in that. Unless you're actually in its like direct line of fire. It's not even worth wasting ammo on, to be honest. Yeah, they are a bit hopeless, the machine. They are a little bit hopeless, to be honest. Like, seriously. You know, there are ways to be slightly less useless than that. I don't know why I'm heading towards the glowing sea, but maybe because I'm an idiot? I hear gunfight. I don't know who it is, but I'm assuming it's not laser, so I'm assuming it's not. You know, it's not Brotherhood by the fact I can't hit the laser. Oh, you're just gonna... Oh, barrels. Oh no, it's the named barrels. Missile launcher? That's not a concerning sound at all. Oh, where does that raider go? I wanted that ammo. Oh well, might as well get free food, but I've got to get out power armor suit. Looks like I can't bend over in this suit. Did that just produce more guts than it actually had? Because barrels are so scrawny. I mean, the glowing sea isn't that hard if you just run across it like at the speed of set. And then a random blood bug that's, by the looks of it, has come from many miles away if it's doing, because it looks like it was doing its runaway animation. Oh shit! That's the sound of a vertibird. And there's a fat man on there, and yeah, I forgot this. This is the place where I saw like 4 vertibirds at once. Like, oh, the Shiner's Shack. Well, that was out here. I mean, it's amazing that these the bottles survived, to be honest. Stuck between 2 awful places. I'm going to go super mutants. I'd take super mutants over vertibird, or worse, mini nuking. Yeah. The goal is not to be bombed. Oh, Absalom, he's a unique one-off random encounter. Actually, he might be useful just for the... Oh, great, a carbon. Where did he go? I want his armor. There it is. I want his armor. He's a unique random encounter, he is. Again, I think everything in here is blown up. I can safely eat my kill. This is the downside of power armor. You must get out of it every time you want to eat someone. It's so inconvenient. Oh, the vertibird is down. Good. I hear it. I heard it coming at me and then turned around and... Oh, there's an explosion. As the vertibird has crashed into the ground. I'm not even sure what took it down. Oh, a dead vertibird is a good vertibird. It looks like it splattered there. It's an odd place for it to go down because it's not really in range of Gunner's Plaza and it's not really in range of anything else. So what the hell took it down? Oh well. I'll take it. In my rusty-ass suit of powered armour. Because it's not that good. This is it. There's usually like a rad stag under here or something, isn't there? Oh no, this isn't the bridge I'm thinking of. Mirelurks. Oh, fuck it. Sometimes you just need a little more gun. When in doubt, bring out the shotgun. Shotgun good, shotgun powerful. Crappy sliding door that you probably break, lock on. You know, these things being effectively like caravans, that door cannot be that well secured. You know, like, armoured security door, yeah, but I feel like some of the weaker doors you should just be able to wrench open if you're strong. Like, you know, 10 strength, for example, you should be able to... Oh no! Sonic attacks! I can't see what I'm doing because of Sonic attacks. Whoa, that took a lot more damage than I thought it would. What is it? Huge. I forgot that this was actually guaranteed spawn for them, apparently. I don't like drinking Nuka-Cola Quantum, but sometimes you need to. Right. Point blank. Head. Shotgun. Back. Sometimes you need to drink a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Many times you don't. I just realised these things are far less dangerous at range. Because, I mean, the sonic attack isn't even that damaging. I think if I cripple the head, they can't even do it. Why didn't I do this with the other two? Yeah, oh, there he is. Oh, I already used his ass. Blink. Across the dangerously perilous bridge of floating planks. Radical roach meat. Delicious, delicious radical roaches. It's like, yeah, that bridge is collapsible. I don't even know why, because there's nothing on that boat that's worth nicking. No, a mile. Shotgun. Hit the shell. Oh, got in the water. You can blast them in the face and then... Oh no, glowing, that's bad. Glowing bad. Glowing hurt. Like, really hurt. Oh, legendary glowing, delightful. That's what I needed. Something even more overpowered. Again, this is because I've messed around with the levels to make them actually scary, like going south. Like it says it is. Oh, well, mute through that doesn't get used for anything. Do I have to turn? Right, what's my most powerful per shot weapon? Wait, I only have 118 rounds? I picked them up from a super mutant. Why is that so fucking weak? Well, that's our gas. Now, I can't see its head from here because, of course, it's scuttled away because for some reason it can't come on this boat. Where's face? Face? Face. That's not a really dangerous one, though. This one that's the one that's dangerous. Right, run away! And this one can figure out this one to the boat. Of course it does. I have 8 fusion cores. I mean, they're not exactly a rare commodity. Stop running away! Oh god, I'm stuck on a tree. Oh god, how many... Come on, bats. Come on, bats, stop being so useless. I'm fighting something way above my level. Why would you go for the bit that... There. Now I can shoot it in the face with a good gun again. Assuming I've got enough VATS points to do so, which I do not. I feel like if that thing hits me, I'm dead, because it's that higher level. No. Hey. Bam. And that's all I get is VATS and hands. Not... I mean, I guess if you stack it, it gets pretty ridiculous, but... That's still got, like, very questionable ability to hit straight. You know, it doesn't really help that much. Right. Oh no, Milo hatchlings. Whatever shall I do? I don't know, get a bit of free XP? No, swimming in power armor. Not really a viable option, is it? You know, a few things in life less viable than trying to go underwater in power armor. You know, because you'll probably be irradiated to hell by the time you waddle your way out. You know, there's some things that are just stupid, and even I'm not that stupid. I don't know where the nearest power armor station is. Somerville Place, I'm not happy with the settlement I've got. They're like really not happy with it that I'm not going to it. Oh no, I burned out a fusion core. Oh no. No, not on a bloody vertibird. You know, that would have been funny if I fell in here and there was just a death claw in here. You know, but no, it was just doggos, it was fine. Let's come around. If I can just hit the Brotherhood initiative, I win. I think I got that knocked the gun off. No, I missed. I hit the vertibird instead. Or a tree, or whatever bit of detritus in the way. So I think I don't want to draw attention to myself, because I can't fight a vertibird without a rocket launcher. Oh wait, I have a rocket launcher. Why don't I stop being an idiot and actually use it? Where is it? I know I have a rocket launcher. Why is that not favorited? I always have it on 7. Oh, it's zombieing, isn't it? It's fucking zombied. Great. Great, it's zombied. And I'm out of buff out. Oh well. Oh, it actually works, this... I think it's because I've taken its engine out, and if you take its engines out, it zombies. Fixed up. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, from vertibirds. Oh, no, I haven't got buffed that, so that'll do. My eggs I can eat pretty much straight for some disgusting reason. Yeah, I hate when vertibirds zombie. I hate when vertibirds zombie because it is really, really obnoxious. Ugh. Do I bother with using medics? Might as well try. Of course they're hiding on the bloody edge where I can't get them. And the vertibirds above me so I can't go anywhere that way. Right, I'm an idiot. You know, I thought, oh, let's be smart. Nope, they're shooting at me. Heal, heal, heal before I die. I really don't like using stimpaks when I don't have to. Yeah. That wasn't a menace. Right. For some reason, the non-jet jet, like time slowing, for some reason, really fucks with the game. It doesn't quite work right. Ugh. Now, looks like they mowed down all the super mutants and have it to scrap Alice. Meat bags. Yes. Or just suicide and blew itself up and killed everyone. That's an equally likely. It's equally what? What is a super mutant nest? Why is there a feral? Weapon workbench. That's somewhat helpful. What I'm looking for is the power armor bench, which... I mean, it does look like a Brotherhood kind of... Again, more ferals. Ooh, nuclear victory. That's a rare one to find. It's a good one. It's a potent healing item at least. More centaurs. I added the centaur meat to centaurs because, yeah, centaur meat from the Institute centaurs I added to because it was a bit odd that I wasn't getting meat from them. It was a bit weird. No, it looks like the scrap house doesn't have a power armor station typically. Yeah, usually they're everywhere, but when you want one, oh no, you'll never find one. You'll never find one when you want one, but when you don't want one, oh, they're everywhere. A radioactive gland. Lovely. It has dawned on me I'm woefully underprepared for flowing state. If only I could use boat, I must use bridge. Because egret tours, I am happy with my settlement for it. Obviously, I'll have to do the teleport away, wait 3 days, come back, but...
Playing games with me, huh?
No! I'm being the most obvious thing in existence by stomping down onto the bridge. Did he just phase through the floor? Oh, don't waste your stim pack. It doesn't save you. I could have done with so much more use of that. Fusion core dead. Egret tours. There's one thing you must do, because otherwise Phyllis's mines will kill all the settlers.
Yes.
First order of business. Just go round, unlock all the doors, and trigger every mine. Because the amount of times I've lost settlers due to all these mines that are pretty late. At least I think it was ignorant towards the mines. Might not. No, I'm not seeing mines. Might not at low levels, who knows?
Hey.
Kid, I don't know who you are, but you better clear out before I go haywire and blast you.
You're not a simp.
Get that gun off me or you'll regret it.
Oh, I'm shaking right down to my circuits.
You're not even a simp, you're just nuts.
Really? You're a synth. I've never seen you at the meetings.
You think this is a joke? They take people out of their beds and replace them with things like me. Machines.
She isn't a simp, she's just nuts.
Signal. Or I'll see the color orange. Or whatever it is they do and boom. one more dead fool. Now, are you gonna get out of here, or wait for them to make me kill you?
I'm not leaving till I'm good and ready. Now stay out of my way.
Get the hell out of here, you arrogant little shit.
This is just pathetic. You really want to pick on power armor with a pipe rifle? You know, there is levels of delusional. You know, who said that Phyllis wasn't delusional? Doing. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, didn't quite make it. Right. Settlement cleanup time. One. I'm trying to remember what I have to clean out here. I don't think I did get rid of that one. I think I got rid of that desk. I think I'll get rid of the sandbags because they just get in the way. Same with the tyre wall, they always get in the way. Dead street lamps, always get rid of them. Because I replace them with living street lamps, because, you know, why not? Nice. I think I left it. Did I leave that door? I can't remember. I think I leave that door. This is the problem with, like... Oh, I know what I could do. Let's go clean up Sanctuary Hills as well. Go back and clean that up, because I'm sure I missed stuff there. Clean up cones, because they just get in the way. Always get rid of explodey cars, because explodey cars are a menace. Seriously, explodey cars are actually lethal. Ah, that's where the mines were. I'll clean up these little crates because I've destroyed them. I can't clean up the dangling lamp of amazingness. Right, I think that's everything cleaned up as much as it can be. Right, so... assume a neutral position in the middle of the settlement. Oh no, I didn't clean up upstairs, did I? Pretty sure I clean up at least... Oh, do I? I can't remember if I do clean this crap up or not. No, best to... if in doubt, leave it. You know, if in doubt, leave it. Right, so, level up first. That's why you would ever do that. Right, miss. Scroll. Transfer settlement. Honestly, you know, it's one mod I think generally should be a... what's it actually called on this? Is it... It's not Coast, it's not Place. Marina there. Anakin, no less. Actually made by Shork. And because I'm in Power Armor, the HUD widget doesn't work properly, so... Of course, I forgot that rule. So just gotta wait for the settlement to build. It'll populate briefly. See, it is going. It just takes a while. I know what. Was there a second caravan? I can't remember. I can't quite remember how many caravans I stuck in, because I like the caravans. Fun. Oh, my defense platforms are going up. That's always a good sign. It's a good job fusion cores don't get eaten up while standing still, isn't it? Yeah, there is a secondary caravan. I think it's doing a checking phase. I'm seeing things blink. That's a good sign. Because yay, settlement time. Settlements, yay. Yeah, needs what I need. Let's say. Ricky, teleportato. Teleportato back to Sanctuarium, because why not? Oh, I can never remember keybind to turn this weird glow effect off in the Pip Boy menu. I mean, I remember this command. No, you can wiggle it around by pressing was, so. I just can never remember the button to turn it off, because you can toggle it on and off. I think it was... No? I can't remember. No. Righty, so undo gout. Just got to fold my leg around first. Get out the power and armor. Hey, first order of business, take the infusion core out, just in case someone sees a radical roach and decide, oh no, I must. So, wait 3 days, and then clean up Sanctuary. Yeah, I feel. Ooh, 8 AM exactly. And why do I feel like this is another atom bomb of a stream? I don't think these are very popular. You know. It's funny because the first one got some views. That's the strangest thing. I mean, this was maybe a self-fulfilling prophecy, but I don't know how unpopular Fallout 4 is. I don't know how popular it is. All I know is I have a lot of Sanctuary to clean up. And then another day, and then the third day, and then I can actually start cleaning it up and upgrade my power armor. But I'm also not going to be fucking stupid and go into the glowing sea, so I'm going to leave my power armor here. I mean, it means I'll have to come collect it, but I don't think there was a I don't think I had a power armor workshop in the Igret tours. That's 2 days. A nice view. And 3 days. Again, I feel like the settlement system in Fallout 4 was one of those weird things. Apparently it was very close to being cut. I hate to think how empty Fallout 4 would have been without the settlement system, because it's very empty with it. But maybe if it was cut early, they would have actually made an effort to make things like Sanctuary Hills develop into an actual settlement over time. Think like that raider quarry that sort of drains and then, what's the word, gets populated. Settlers need food. Settlers too lazy to farm on own. I'm gonna leave that cabinet in. Even though they can't, no, they can't actually get into the bed, so I think I have to move this. I think I have to actually move that and get rid of the radiator extender, otherwise then they can actually get into bed. But they can't get in that. I don't think they can get in that side no matter how hard I try, but yeah, that is still a realistic bedroom, and it's got some time to go. Right, Marcy, get farming, bitch. Mama Murphy, you basically can't assign to do anything because she won't actually work. That's the problem, is Mama Murphy just won't actually accomplish anything. Oh, I miss bits of ruined house. I thought I cleaned up all the bits of ruined house. So I need to go around. I'm going to start from this end now. I mean, I don't even see why you can't use this house. I mean, it's in pretty good nick, really, apart from the roof collapsing inwards. Good old Presto di Pesto, going on patrol. So this house seems pretty... Ooh, cash stash. If it's a functional chair, you might as well pick it up and use it. Right, I didn't put any beds in this. Oh no, I did. I did. I tried to keep to like the original layouts of the room. Like this was an office, therefore it didn't have a... Ooh, an ammo crate. You know, it was an office, so I didn't slap a bed in it because, you know, Sanctuary's got enough space for like loads of beds because, you know, it is a pre-made town. I really should have gone to the effort of putting doors in, but why would I do that? Codsworth, Codsworth, Codsworth. Come back here. You need to be assigned to the farmage too. Because then you make enough food for the whole town. Because, you know, sometimes you just gotta teach them to actually work. Okay, so this house... I think I've got a lamp. Why did I put that one there? I don't think there was one there. Oh, no, there was one randomly in the middle, wasn't there? I don't remember. There's a dead one I left. So Sanctuary is a bit of an older one where I didn't quite do tricks I would do now, like, I don't know, putting doors on the houses. Yeah, I thought I left the cot. You know, as long as you can waddle in. If you can waddle in settlement mode, where basically you can't jump, you'll be fine. Did I do that house or that house? I can't remember which house I did. I think I did this one, because I was like, yes, I did, that's the ammo crate. Oh, another dead lamp I haven't got rid of. Because I might end up rebuilding Sanctuary, but it also feels like I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, this is a more conventional big bed house where I just shove beds everywhere. Like, everywhere. That's a little more conventional. I thought I did a terrible job cleaning this up. You can see how bad a job I did on stream. Right, clean up the dead chair. I bought that. Clean up the other dead chair. Yeah, like I must have just put better chairs in. Clean up. I'm surprised Codsworth let that fly, actually. It's like, you'd expect like leaves and shit to be out there. Yeah, the big bed. Of course, the bed that's nearest is occupied. Picture frame on the floor. Again, you'd thought Codsworth would take better pride in that. I'm pretty sure I've already cleared this little house out, but... Always worth... No, I didn't. This was one I slept, not the one I cleared out. Oh yeah, I did clear it out, because I had to make sure they could get in the bed. Right. That's just that's a little extra building. I think this was my crafting shack. Yes, it is my crafting shack. There's a log. Oh, settlers. Lovely. One of you has to go man the bar. One of you has to go man the shop. But the bar is more important because settlers can't live without a bar. Because they're weird. Another bloody lamp I missed. This garbage can, you can't move... Right, I think I just consoled it, but it doesn't retain that position. So I'm quite happy with how my Sanctuary turns out. I just want a few more features, so probably a case of I should clean it up and sort of just clean it up a bit and do it again. Like, import it, clean it up a bit. Like, just, you know, do a bit of tweaking rather than a full rebuild. Like this chair that's just random. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is I use like the vanilla furniture as much as I could, which isn't a particularly good way of doing it. No, I want that table. Table sort of go as an end table. Yeah. Oxy tank. I'm just gonna get rid of that bed. because I feel that's a mess. You know, I feel like that's more natural a bedroom. And do I really need 25 beds? The answer is no. Why is a cat hole in there? Is this the filing cabinet I can move up? Yes, if it's khaki. Oh god, I forgot the filing cabinets have like a really dodgy hitbox on them. Like for some reason, I'm not bothering. It's only a stream one. It's like it's not the correct build. It's like sometimes it's not worth the effort of consoling it back into position. And there's that little house there as well, isn't there? And that's sanctuary done. Which apparently I haven't touched this house at all. Oh no, there is. There's a bit of crap in here. Can't get rid of the fan for some reason. Oh, get rid of the little... You move the little table. Because, you know, save as much original furniture as you can. Get rid of the radiator. It's just sort of fell on the floor, try and get... I wish I could get rid of some of these junk piles. Just... like scrap them, but if it can't be scrapped, it messes with the previs, which you don't want to do. Like, messing with previs is a huge no-no. Like, you don't do it. I love how I don't even have a Nuka-Cola. Because I don't actually have any Nuka-Cola, I believe. I'm in it, because I drank it all. You know, because I forgot that I had soda mix stations I put out, because, you know, trying DLC integration much.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
How are things going?
Can't say anything comes to mind.
Good. Crikey. Power armor. Upgrade that. Scrape the rust off it if nothing else. I can't believe I don't have enclave paint for it. Right. Yeah. Blue on black. Oh yes, for some reason it's onyx, isn't it? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, you gotta repair before renaming. That was it. That was it, I forgot yet. Yeah, I feel like there is a particularly cheap way of repairing power-up. Or does the model... No, I don't think the model makes a difference. If it does, you just make the basic model, put the basic one back on, because it's free. And then repair it like that, and then put it back. But I feel like that's kind of particularly cheap. Discard. What do I have? Reparo. Oh, I've got to put the space in. Because the space is just so it's easy to find. Oh god, that didn't take any that much damage at all. Again, they didn't admit. I mean, let's face it, the Enclave didn't actually have, like, Enclave badges on their armor, if I remember correctly. They do just have the... I mean, the jetpack's standard. Hmm. I mean, 20% health, I don't tend to let myself... Well, usually when you hit that point, you're dead. So... You know what, make it interesting. Give it some female look. Oh, I know, I need circuitry. Because I've got my fancy mod on it. Did I put a space in? Yeah. Call it torso. And I don't do helmets. There we go. The power armor suit is done in its only barely black onyx plate.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
What's going on?
No, it's just Sturgis. Again, Sturgis, you just assign him to food production because then at least he does something. Preston, there's no point because he moves. Oh, I missed a lamb. Oh well. Oh, I probably missed this hoose too, didn't I? Yep. Of course I missed this hoose. Again, I think this was a case where I just moved the cupboard forward slightly. Don't need that many beds. I mean, since when did you get 25 settlers? Even with like max charisma, you don't get 25 settlers. I thought I was assigning Pesto to that. Oh no, you can't even assign Presto to Pesto, that was it. Oh well, might as well... No, I don't even want to talk to him, to be honest. Oh no! Radical roaches! I don't even think that... Oh no. It's in the bin! It's actually stuck in the bin. Oh dear. The radical roach is actually... It's actually in the bin. Right. Yachtman back right way up. Oh, get rid of the bed frame. Can't believe I missed that. Ooh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is the one. Is this one of the Dookus? Stop! It's doggy meat!
Everything okay, boy?
It's just doggy meat. It is just doggy meat. Another broken ass bit of fence. Can I repair this one? Take the fence post, that tends to fix it. Again, I made the mistake of... I think I made the mistake of fixing these with the vanilla pieces, which is a bit messy. Yeah, get rid of that bit. I mean, I'll take it. Again, I should have just deleted them and tried again. It's like nav meshing. I cut corners. You know, cutting corners with certain things isn't good. Oh, how I can distill it. I don't know how you could say good. I mean, did you see how I played earlier in the stream? It was kind of embarrassing. There we go. I'm on a workbench. Why does that anything like any combat arm? So, right. I'm gonna name them up first. So this is just OCD in us here. Right, left leg. Right. Right arm. Learn to type, Jackie. Terrible at this. Alright, left leg. Oop. There we go. So, left arm, heavy armor, because heavy armor is good. Do this foot. Well, you know what? She is supposed to be super stealthy. Weight is always good for her. I really need to get rid of these SWAT. Because, you know, I'm gonna get rid of fixing enclave paint now. Heavy armor, because again, the legs don't really make much difference. Shadow, because, you know, she's stealth fish. Muffled, you know, go for full stealth. Enclave paint, because she's enclave. That's why she exists. That's a little bit of lore behind her. Again, heavy armor, standard. Dude, she's stealth fish, even though I barely use stealth because, you know, I'm an idiot. Muffled! And then, enclave paint. I need steel. I don't know why it needs steel. I don't know if that's to symbolize a paintbrush. I don't. Shadowed. Paint. No, not Brotherhood of Steel. That's it. That's the enemy. And now the combat armor bro. Again, medium armor because the heavy armor looks awful. And who knows, the medium armor might not work right. Dense. Always dense. Because otherwise explosions absolutely murder you. Glaive paint. Say I'm... And now... That's better. Yeah, because the medium armor doesn't clip too horribly with her. Because the problem with the heavy combat armor is it kind of clips like crazy, and it's a little too bulky for its own good. In fact, I'm tempted to take down the shoulders a bit, because nah, she's got small enough shoulders, she pulled it off. Unlike Settler, take doors behind you. Right. Random tire, it must be destroyed. Yeah. Trash can, give me money.
So what's your story? Looking to
Why would-
trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Why would I want Diamond City?
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I have a little bit of everything.
Oh yes, of course you do. Right. So... Get rid of my crappy weapons I don't want. Yeah. Oh no, I took away. I wanted that meat hook. I wanted to strip it off. You know, you meant to strip legendaries off things. No, I don't have the Jolly Fat Man yet. I need to make the Jolly Fat Man. That's what I need. This is why I always have too much money. Because even when I buy everything she's got, I guarantee that she'll probably spend. Acrobat's bloody useless. I mean, okay, it's not as bad as Chameleon, but Acrobat's just isn't that good. I mean, if you're going for a full set, but you might as well, if you're gonna be jumping off shit all the time, you might as well just get a set of power. You know, it's kind of one of those things like, why bother? Punishing's not a bad one, but it's not bad. Do. And just keep legendary pieces. Get rid of that helmet. Don't use helmets. Helmets are feeble. People care more about protection than they do their own looks. I mean, let's face... Ooh, folder. Why am I even keeping them? I haven't decided if I'm going to do the museum or not. I mean, I've never... It's just not... I couldn't make it work. Right. Earl Sterling case, they can go away. Different instructions can go away. You know what? That'll do. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something, I forgot what I'm gonna do. I'm an idiot. Right. Right. Back to where I was, but without my suit of power armor, because well, I'm not that stupid. I'm not going into the glowing sea yet, because that really would be stupid. Yeah, there are cases where sometimes stupidity is not warranted. I could probably get across the glowing sea, but I guaranteed I would never make it back. Oh, that was it. Gonna make the jolly fat man. I'm an idiot. I think there was a weapons bench here. I tend to put them into every settlement. Again, where are settlers? Right. You can run the pub.
Okay.
Where are the other settlers? You? Where are... Yeah, it looks like I didn't mess with the original layout. I just put extra rooms in. You know, I sort of set it up like an inn. So where's the other settlers? Are they in the caravans? Or are they stuck waddling against a vanilla wall? Yes, that's what they're doing. I wish that settlers would have a brain and would actually auto-assign themselves to tasks. I get not on defense, because why the fuck would you put a settler on defense? Because they're kind of hopeless. Nope, nothing in that caravan. Or as the Americans call it, RV, for recreational vehicle. I mean, the question is, this is strictly a trailer rather than a... Because I thought an RV, being a recreational vehicle, had to be was the motorhome, or the, you know, camper van, something like that. Not a, you know, not the caravan type. But there is a weapons workbench here, thank fuck, and it looks like a vanilla one with a makeshift batteries underneath it. So I can make the Jolly Fat Man, because I always call it the Jolly Fat. Always something stupid like the Jolly Fat Man. Oh, do I call it Megatons of Fun? How many mods do I have? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't actually know how many I have. That's actually a really good question. How many do I have? Because if we're not counting Creation Club stuff, which I think would be a little unfair to count, I'm gonna say sub 100 but above 50. You know, I'm gonna say about 75 to 100. In fact, you know, I mean, if you stick around till the end of the stream, I can check after the stream and count them up. You know, because I don't have... I mean, my old streams had mostly the same mod list. It wasn't much different. So, if you look at one of those, there's a list to a mod list, my old mod list on DeviantArt. It's a bit outdated. Even by the end of those streams, it was getting a bit outdated, which is why I kind of gave up bothering with them. This one only has a few more mods on it. I mean, like, I think Ink Institute Centaurs was new, as was Centaurs and stuff like that. I'm not, like, too heavily modded. I know people who have, like, got, well, over 1,000 mods, and some of, like, when they actually make the ESP limit relevant, I have never once come into a case where the ESP limit has been relevant to me. I have never had that issue. But I know some people have, like, this ridiculous mod. Look, oh no. I need that mini nuke. I need that mini nuke. I need your mini nuke. But I think it's about 75, not counting Creation Club stuff. Roughly, around that sort of area. Oh no, those centaurs! Look at them crawl! They're a majestic creature I've missed since Fallout 3. They are majestic, grotesque, but majestic creatures. Look at it. I mean, on its little hand feet. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's horrifyingly ugly, but it's also it's beautiful. Oh, I'm out of gas. Oh dear, that's not good. I really should cook some of this shit, shouldn't I? Yeah, cooking this would have been. Well, no, I got that new Pill of Victory, which gives me like full health back. So, oh, come on, I can jump over that. You hit like a rad roach, really? That means you've seen the super mutant die to rad roach. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it while I'm here. It's only an expert lock. It's not that dangerous. It says that she breaks a lockpick. But I've got 43 more of these things. They're not. Like, I have never once ran out of bloody bobby pins. Ever. Scoped weapons. I'm just questioning why that was stuck through the wall. But sometimes you just never can tell. I mean, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna stick that on because, you know, for shits and giggles. I mean, you're a shark with a lifeguard hat on. I mean, Creation Club it's sort of that. It's so. I mean, there is a hell of a lot of free giveaways. In fact, most of the ones I have for Fallout 4, almost all of them, I can't enter an S, so it must be gotta be replicate. But they give away a surprising amount of them free if you check it. If you check it out, like, I think it went to every month. It used to be every week, and this month it's been every week because it's the 25th anniversary of the Fallout franchise. But it's a case of they do give away a lot of freebies very often. So, and the quality often is good. The implementation often leaves a lot to be desired, but the actual asset quality is way higher than most mods. And unlike the mods that are high quality, they actually fit into the game. They don't stand out, because, oh, so many mods just stand out horribly. I mean, like, yes, they're good quality assets, but they're also a case where they're too high quality, and they usually got this hideous shiny effect on them. No, you're angry, yes. Just because you're too angry to figure out how stairs work. Or ramps that you put in. It's not like you've got to figure out how to put your... Oh, this is going to take forever to kill. Oh, great, arm broken. Right, I need something with a bit more grunt in it than this. Actually use my cryolator for once. Because, you know, remember that you're having a cryolator and it actually exists. Tasty. Tasty. Ooh, meat bag. I am tempted to add, like, I believe Point Lookout, being a recreation of Fallout 3, has, like, the human flesh, which you would find on Swamp Folk. I'm tempted to add that into the... I know ammo isn't the most plentiful of resources at the moment, but I just can't abide that. It drives me nuts. You know, the bird in place bug. It drives me nuts. Slide that door open. Take some gas. Okay, I can't turn it into gas from a gun. Ooh, Wonder Glue. A screwdriver. Use those as a chisel, right? Ooh, oil dispensorium. Come on. Pick it up. There we go. I don't know why that exists, but it does. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this hot plate and I'm going to go cook something. Get back to my great tours and actually cook something, because, you know, I meant to do it before, but I'm an idiot and I forgot. And you can see and then the silly hat will come off. Pity to anyone who has to wear these peakless caps, because they do look a bit silly. You know, a peaked cap, you know, like a peaked military cap, looks good when worn low. And then there's the peakless ones, which just look a bit silly. Ooh, corn.
Well.
Question is, where was the oven? Wait for the cow to just waddle past. There must be an oven somewhere. You know what? I think I didn't put an oven in. Oh well. What kind of... I think it's because I left it at the cooking station there. That was why. I leave the cooking station. Baked bloatfly. Delicious. Dental meat. Delightful. Soft shell meat. Always good. I mean, who can go wrong with radiated crab? Dog meat. Actual dog meat. Myler. More crab. Stingwing fillet. Why is that one so fancy? Yaogoi roast. Might as well do the roast. It's a better healing item. Crispy brain. Might as well purify some water. The other purified water is the Fallout Freestyle one. Right, now the silly hat goes away, because the silly hat is kind of silly. It's, you know, the silly hat can go away now. Yeah, but oh dear, better just clean that up before inevitable firefight breaks things. Oh good, it didn't break it, you know, because you just know that inevitably there's going to be a firefight, something is going to find its way in here. They do. Settlement attacks happen. And not just because settlement attacks actually happen, but because sometimes things find their way in. And if a minigun decides to go and it catches that, it'll probably kill something. Because settlers are really, really fragile, which is why the fuck would you assign them to defense duty? Because they're so fragile. Yeah, I know it's extra settlement pieces for the sake of extra settlement pieces, but I like it so you can actually look like you can actually go and maintain these weapons and like refill the ammo in them. The little truck house. I probably should cook up some drugs, because, you know what, why not? No, I don't make jet because that uses stock resources. Psycho jets. Psycho buff, that's more useful. D-Tripper and Daddy-oo. And XL, which is so unbelievably rare. It's like, I made it so you could actually craft it, but, like, XL is so unbelievably rare that I actually didn't even know it existed until I looked in the game files and found it. Like, Daddy-o I have found very, very rarely, and it comes up on a loading screen. Same like Day Tripper and Carlmex. It's like, those three are rare. I've never seen one actually spawn. I don't think I've ever seen one spawn without me modding it so it spawns. But what I've done is made it so it requires everything, including Addictor, which is rare-ish. I mean, Addictor is rare, but you find it. I mean, the bed is a bit of an odd solution in this little trailer, but I quite like the little trailer house. It's something I've done a few times. It's just a fun little trailer house, which for some reason doesn't have wheels, but sits like it does because the peg at the front is the standard height. Yeah, Fallout 4's weird, and that's an actual like DLC item. That's not like a. I'm pretty sure the trailer's a DLC item. The little caravans, they're a mod. They're a vanilla asset, but rigged up for settlements by a mod, and the door is custom, which is why the door is just a bit weird. I haven't actually decided which ending I'm going to go for. Obviously not Brotherhood, that's not possible. Because, well, for lore reasons, I killed Dance, like, I met Dance because, like, let's face it, in the eyes of the Brotherhood, this cute little creature is an abomination. But, okay, she's not so little, she's kind of bigger than most people, but yes, and regardless, this cute little thing's kind of an abomination in the eyes of the Brotherhood, so I thought, make them go hostile inside, makes things interesting. And last when I did a human on the last set of streams, that was Brotherhood, so she was a Brotherhood one, so I thought, let's not do Brotherhood. But the logic is I haven't actually decided if I'm going to go Railroad or Institute yet. Either works, I'm just not quite decided which. Being that she's sort of her origins are Enclave, I feel like leaning slightly more towards Institute, because the Institute is remnants pre-war. They're similar in ways to the Enclave. Not identical, but just got similarities. And, it's leaning that way, but I don't actually have to make the choice until, the time when the Institute wants to kill the Railroad. You don't actually have to make a choice until then. I'm amazed that's still, probably should stay away from Diamond City. Given that, what happened last time. So, I think something went wrong with, the Doc Crocker thing, and, yeah, best to avoid that. It's one of those cases where I think it's best to avoid them for the time being. Take some alcohol, worth selling it later if you ever need money. Strimmer. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Oh. So Institute or Railroad, Minutemen are just a failsafe. I'm sorry, they're just not interesting. They're just a failsafe in case you, or if you want to get to the ending as quickly as absolutely possible. In which case, Minutemen definitely, because you basically you go into the shoot that you do that, and this is the point where he's vulnerable. Then kill him to piss off the Brotherhood, guarantee that. Then you go in and you shoot the Railroad up, because you don't actually need them, because you can analyze the Corsa chip without them. Then what do you do? Not going to the vault yet, because you have to remember to do it. That's the problem. I won't remember to do it. So, the Minutemen, you can burn through their quest line very quickly, because they only have one real quest, which is the castle, reclaim the castle, and that's it. They're not really a proper quest line. They are just a failsafe. I'd argue they're even more failsafe than Yes Man is. But you can actually fuck yourself with a Minuteman by siding with the Raiders in Nuka World, because Preston won't talk to you if you've started a Nuka World questline and haven't killed all the Raiders off, which is really, really arsey. And if the Raiders could be used as an alternative to the Minutemen, where you make a choice where it's you can't go back from this. It's where it's either Raiders or Minutemen. That would be nice, but you can't. So the Raiders are always a half settlement faction. They're a bit weird. I'm also convinced that having loads of Raider settlements makes the game less stable. That or Sharks just get less stable as the game goes on. I don't quite know. I don't know if something's gone wrong with Annika. She freezes up a bit. It's a bit weird. Let's go find some ferals. Let's fight some ferals. It's night time. I think it's appropriate for a bit of zombie action. Oh, is this the daycare one? Yeah. I mean, I know Beantown Interiors is a bit jank, and it is usually way too. It is a level of jank I normally wouldn't have in my game, but it does offer something. It does genuinely offer something that other mods don't. And to be honest, I've never had I've never had issues with it. I sort of self-patched the previous breaks. I kind of, I've never really had issues with it, but I know it's a bit of a mess. Oh, I'm struggling so badly with a novice lock of all things. It's the easiest lock to pick, and I'm failing hard on it. But the bobby pins are nearly indestructible, so what's the point? Also, one day I will try and actually try picking a lock with a bobby pin and see if it works, because one Christmas I got a bit of a gag gift. It was a lock picking set, not too unusual, but alongside it, a pack of bobby pins. you know, hair clip, bobby pins, you know, just as a gag. It was a, you know, Fallout related gag. But I had managed to open that little clear lock once with the lockpicks, which, unlike Skyrim, do not break, because, like, lockpicks don't break. That's kind of what they do. Pretty much, yeah, like, I had Canna as being existed as, like, just a genetic, like, experiment. Kind of like, not quite as extreme as Deathclaws, but of the similar vein. Because let's face it, they have enough genetic manipulation skills to make a Deathclaw. I think they can make a shark person. It's like a little more refined, a little less monstrous, a little more likely to actually respond to commands. Ooh, gunshot. Is this vanilla gunshot? I'm actually a little curious with this one. Is this vanilla or not? I mean, if I can find a skeleton, that's general. It looks mutated fern. I'm going to assume it is. Yeah, this is. I think this is vanilla because it's an interesting little detail. Oh no! Zombies. Level 17, yay! I rolled for pistol damage because I use those more than automatics. The sharp mod isn't my own mod. I have actually modified it. I mean, I'm not that scared of the zombies right now, so I'm going to show off my little modification. Is if I take off the undersuit and the chest piece, I don't really need to take off any more. Is you can see that is vanilla body. Oh no, ferals! I'm stripping for views. But this is vanilla body, and I mean, credit where it's due. I think I didn't do. Considering I am not a texture artist, the neck seam is not that noticeable. Oh shit. Wow, that feral is weak. Oh, undersuit there. You know, so that, because it was CBVE only, and CBVE is just a mess for Fallout 4, because its textures are built around Skyrim's, not Fallout 4's. It's just a mess of Fallout 4. And there's no point, because you can see from my very much vanilla body is just with bits of like manipulating the body triangle. Thank you to a mod called Busty, which went a bit beyond its goals, but it just messes the body triangle to make it bigger. You know, so I can actually have a butt and bust because the flatness bothers me. But you know, as a relatively chunky girl myself, I do find like flatness in games to be quite bothersome. I forgot how many zombies there were here. When they wake up, they don't half wake up. Oh no, zombies. The thing is, they're quite... What's the word? They're not very subtle. I mean... Oh no, zombies! Everyone loves zombies. They taste alright. They're a bit musty. No. I think the shark mod's called Silachi or something. It exists for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Of course, Stream is an old version. Stream is on Skyrim. The Skyrim Stream is an old version of it that has the big Crimes Against Nature eyes. Like My Little Pony style eyes. Because that's what it was originally built from. But this is rebuilt. But this Fallout 4 version is built from the later Skyrim one, which had more realistically sized eyes. I mean, Streams are actually about as big as you can make them. Something like Annika, my other shark character, she's much smaller eyes. She's also fat. She is a big beast. You know, she's Queen of the Raiders, and yeah, she kind of got the gut to prove it. Oh, got both his legs off. I don't know if it's actually possible to completely delimb a feral and keep it alive. I can imagine it because I have seen the feral with no arms before. That one was funny, but let's try and... There's one more feral. Let's see if I can't... Oh, he's only a regular feral. I don't think I can blast his arms off without killing him. Oh, he's a fat one too. But... yeah. Yeah, that works too. Right, so... I mean, let's face it. You're making a Deathclaw. You might as well make... You know, if anyone is remotely furry or into sharks, I mean... Are you a furry if you're into sharks? Or are you a scaly? I'm not quite sure. Because I know scaly tends to apply to reptiles, like little amphidragons and lizards, but... I don't know if it also applies to the sharks. It's a little unclear as to whether they class as furries or not, or scalies. I mean, it's... You know, but you just know that if someone had the ability to, they would. This must be a Beantown's when it's interestingly decorated. Dog food. Why you would keep that in the fridge, I don't know. But... Unless you were just that poor and that was your main food. Although it's probably nicer than some of the other food that you see in Fallout. I mean, dog food is pretty vile. I've had a dog biscuit once. It looked like a normal human biscuit. It had like a fake chocolate on it and everything. It tasted horrible, and that wasn't even the worst part, because you bite into it. And it's rock solid. It was absolutely solid. It was incredible, actually, how solid it was. Why do I feel Gunners are a reboot? Yes, Mass Pike Interchange is a bit of a Gunners. Why do I come here like an idiot? You know what? Run away. Oh, Radstorm's rolling in. That's a distinct noise. I'm gonna eat some dog meat. Because I was just talking about dog food, so it seems appropriate. And not just because it was the first thing I found. Where is it? Oh, I see it. I hear a machine gun, that's not a very good sign. You know what? Fighting a load of gunners at this level, not the best idea. Ooh, power reload coil, that's an unusually rare part. Bam. Pop your head out. Might as well take your creek crab. And have a feast. Where's this one with machine gun? Oh, over there. Bang. I don't know if it was what it was, but it was some sort of machine gun. You know, you just... wasn't expecting to lock onto a barrel. That's not what I expected, but I'm gonna run away. Yeah, sometimes it's better to live and fight another day. Wait. Police station... Yeah. Police station on what looks like a lake. Yeah, that's definitely not a location I want to head towards. You know, the words Deathclaw Central come up when I think of that place, and, like, seriously, I think it is, like, the highest proportion of Deathclaws in the entire game. It's no Quarry Junction level of Deathclaw and Age, but there are, or Old Olney, which also has, like, 1 million Deathclaws in it, but it's still pretty dense Deathclawage. And, yeah, I am so not equipped to take out a Deathclaw. I think I have one mini-nuke. That's it. That is not enough to take out more than one Deathclaw. And that's only if I'm lucky will it actually take out the Deathclaw. I think it has to be buffed up pretty... I think I have to have more skills than that to actually buff it to the point where a fat man will one-shot kill anything more than the basic Deathclaw. And if I see a legendary mythic Deathclaw, I am just running. Because, yeah, I kind of made Deathclaw scary, because, you know, they're meant to be like the ultimate biological weapon. So why are they absolutely useless? Because, oh wait, everything in Fallout 4 is about the same level of durability. Weak. You know, everything, and because Deathclaws scale so late with levels, like the basic one's level 22, I think even Yaoguai scale a little faster, which makes like Deathclaws really tough. There is something satisfying about just vatsing and one-shotting, but then Vats finds a way to miss. Ooh, a dinner fork. And I think I am approaching Fort Hagen-Dazs. Yeah, I think this is Fort Hagen. Yeah, it is. Weird. Found my way back here. Ooh. Communist repellent American meat. How far into the story am I? Well, I'm going to the glowing sea. That's about as far as I am, but I chickened out. Because, well, glowing sea is kind of somewhere I'm not particularly confident of going. Oh no! Roaches. So scary. At no level would anyone ever say that. Like, seriously, they're a joke. They're a joke enemy. And always were a joke enemy. Like, even that massive swarm you can find in Fallout 3, and like, there's one building with like a massive swarm of them outside of it, just outside the door. They're still not scary, because they're radical roaches. They're kind of just shit. I mean, the one thing that'll go down to a BB gun, which is kind of useless. Oh, that's the mayor's bunker. Got a Deathclaw in there. Don't really want to fight that. You know, there are kinds of like, I'm just trying to level up. I really should find quests, but most of them, again, need to level up for. So, you know. Ooh, someone's left candles next to a newspaper. Wow. Oh, looks like they were sleeping under the bench. Different take on the sleeping in the bus shelter. You know what? Let's go up to the... I want to see if the raiders are actually at this satellite array before you start the quest to go there. So I don't think you can get in no matter what happens, because it's a terminal open door that only lets you open it when you're on the relevant automatron quest. Again, another quest that you really don't want to start at level 15, because like the automatrons are kind of overpowered. I'm sensing a lack of... There we go. Why did I go for the eye? That's not even a useful shot to make, going for its eye. It's only a miss. Went to lower level. Oh, fuck it. Why did I have a mini nuke? Oh shit! That's a run deal. Right. There are times when you're just like, oh shit, the vertebrates arrived. Why is that up there? It's an odd spot for a vertebrate to be. Oh yeah, there's it's not the radiation that scares me, the glowing sea, it's the quantity of Deathclaws in there that scares me. I mean, power armor does a good job of killing the radiation, even actually about as much as the hazmat suit, but doesn't completely cripple your ability to take damage either. Yeah, there is the orange hazmat suit, but... God. If I just hang out in the basement, it might go away. Although it looks like it's just above me. Ooh, settler. I don't have to waste healing items. I can just have a tasty feast of slightly decaying settler. Oh, hello, house missile. I'm pretty sure I don't have the Scrounger perk. Yeah, I don't. So why it had a mini nuke, I don't know. Because I believe Scrounger is the only one that makes mini nukes appear elsewhere. Maybe it's just like a really rare drop chance from a robot, but like... The automatron robots do, I think, have weird leveled lists, so maybe? I think the vertebrate's given up on me. That's good. I can still hear it, but that is why I'm stealthy. Yes. I haven't got the armor. I just haven't got the ammo to deal with the match. If I had a few more mini nukes, I'd feel more confident going into the glowing sea, but I don't. Ooh, scabbard. Tasty meal on the way out. Ooh, blue fly. Oh god, I saw that fucking vertibird. It's still there. Oh no! It's a legendary black bloatfly, which means it's slightly less shite than a normal bloatfly. I mean, it's still a bloatfly. It's still... Bloatfly's a pain in the arse to loot. Did that blubber just go for a bloatfly corpse? I didn't even know they had blood. I mean, this building is covered in blood bugs. I mean, they never hit blood bugs, ever. They're so skinny and grotesque, and I think I just popped its head off. How I got its proboscis, I don't know, when I blew its head off. You'd think that would damage the proboscis, or however the hell you say that word. Pronunciation, not my strong suit. Many things, not my strong suit. Where's this? You affect him. Blue flares! Oh no! They're only second only to radical roaches for their level of patheticness and ability to loot. Yeah, just never. Oh, thanks. It's a sea lashy, but I've got learn to click. There we go. I have had to make a custom body texture for her. I mean, I am not a texture artist, going to point that out right now, but I do feel like I did a decent job. Let me just show it off again. This time without being under fire from ferals. I mean, I can spot the neck seam. I know where it is, but I think I did a good job blending it. I can see where it is, but I feel like I did a good job blending it, considering I am not a texture artist. And I am using vanilla body, not CBB, because why the fuck would I use that for Fallout 4? It's like... And apart from the fact that when I got this mod, CBB had only just figured out that actually it was too fucking high poly and broke the dismemberment. You know, I could only just figured that out. I say, I do like sharklings. They are... I mean, you can't go wrong with little sharkesses. They are adorable. Haven or tomb? Oh, why not both? Can it be both? Sure. Because it can't be bonus. My razor can't be that either. Right.
Got it.
This. Oh. I mean, theoretically, with a terminal lock, I think you can exploit them for... Ooh, let's say this place is like a haven for Simpat makers. I mean, I haven't got a medic perk, so I can't make them, because I've rigged my Fallout 4 to actually make it so Stimpaks aren't the most common things in existence. But... You know... I can't remember what I actually just... I can't remember what I just got from that, actually. I didn't even... I know I loosed it. I think it was another bit... Let's see, I think it was a bit... It could have been that. It could have been the leather right leg. I seem to recall it being a bit of leather. And I'm pretty sure I had left arm earlier. So it could have... Or it could have been that... No, I think I had that earlier too, and that. So I think it was that one. The Assassin's Girded leather. Ever. Not too bad a find. Really? Yeah. I get a key when I'm inside. Yeah, at least there's a key. Oh no, a bloatfly. A blood bug behind the door, which is far more dangerous. Oh no, infected blood bug, they're strong. Oh fuck it, run away. That thing is really strong. Roasting my alert. I want to find that outside where I'm not in like a really dangerous... There. Now I can go in there and kill that really overpowered infected blood bug. Where are you, you disgusting thing? There you are. Head. shotgun, crit, boom. Doesn't even give you an. I don't know. I can make a blood pack out of a proboscis. Oh, reload me gun. Oh, a syringer. I mean, like the syringer is so not common, and yet it's so not useful. I get the idea of it. It's actually I quite like the idea of it. It's just it doesn't really work. I have enough. If I had the perk, I could make stim packs for days with this place. You know, because blood pack. Ooh, chem stash.
That's it.
Good supply. Mentats, I don't think they need refrigerating, but okay. You know, they're not one I think, ooh, that needs refrigeration. You know, considering they're like a pill. Rather than like a... And then again, neither does Buff Out, to be honest. Nah, as far as I can tell, is a pill. Jet, who knows if that needs refrigeration. Ah, there we are. Delicious, delicious scavenger. I mean, this particular character, Stream, she was designed to look like my Skyrim Stream character, also called Stream, but, you know, it's like, you know, a bit more Fallout 4-y. But I went for a similar, a good hairstyle, so ponytail with a little, like a little ponytail with a little eye danglers. You know, large purple eyes, sort of grey and grey skin, silver hair. You know, relatively small, you know, dainty body in comparison. Like, not like my other Shark Fallout 4 character, Annika, who is enormous. Like, just gonna lootify this building. Oh, is this the one with... I'm sure I looted this creepy jet. Yeah, I'm sure I did, because I saw that little tiny pumpkin thing and wondered if that was an overdue book. But, you know, I'm gonna call that here. You know, it's ran for a good long time. That's the end of the stream. I'm just gonna quickly check how many mods I actually have. You know, because why not? So, just do my double save because I'm a paranoid bitch. It's not quite the end of the stream yet. There, I have shortcutted it. And I took the wrong way because I'm an idiot. Right, so just check my entire data folder. I mean, including... Yeah, because I get rid of all BA2, well, it's all BA2s. So, get rid of all that, get rid of config files, get rid of that, 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 get rid of the Fallout 4. Those many archives, because Fallout 4 has loads and loads of archives. You know, get rid of all the official DLC, because that doesn't count. You know, because DLC don't count either. Actually does count. That's not actually DLC. Yeah, I'll count point lookup because it is technically a mod. Even though it's effectively DLC, but it's unofficial DLC, so it is technically a mod. Creation Club stuff. Oh, fuck. I accidentally clicked the wrong button, which meant... But, gotta redo that, because I shouldn't have selected the Creation Club stuff to begin with. That was a stupid mistake. Yeah, that's the thing. Is the syringer I like the idea of it. It's just not very useful. It's too weak. It's like the damaging things it can do. I think of the Rad Scorpion Venom ones, which you'd think would be really good with how rare they are, but they're not. Like, really, I think it does like 60 damage, which is nothing. It's like, by the time you're finding Rad Scorpion Venom, like stingers, in any sort of quantity, you're going to have got weapons that are doing like more than 60 per shot anyway. So, right, so this isn't counting... Oh, more than I thought, actually. They're not counting Creation Club content, because there's a lot of that, and it builds up into quite high quantity. So, yeah. not counting duplicates I've got for like modding purposes. Just almost there. Right, so I have a grand total of actually way more than I thought. 116 ESP/ESL/ESMs. So, plus a few model replacer mods, but I think which I've integrated into my personal tweak mods typically, so plus a few script extender mods. So let's say about 116 plugins, not counting Creation Club stuff, plus let's say about, well, actually, let's see how many script extender things there is. So 116 plugins, and let's see how many script extender things there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. More than I thought there, too. I mean, I'm not quite sure what Terminal Plus is. I'm really not quite sure what that one is, but... yeah. Yeah, so more than I thought, actually. Oh, unless Terminal Plus might be the MCM or something. No, MCM is its own. Weird. Anyway, it's a good amount. Not overloaded, and to be honest, some of them are pretty tiny. I mean, like, for example, like, genuinely, I could have, like, done better. Like, some of these really are a case of, like, they're tiny things. Like, one of them just adds, like, eyes. Like, a few eye types. Like, that's all it does. Like, it's, like, some of these are really... Oh, and I might have counted one that wasn't actually meant to live, but like some of these are really basic and they're like just one thing. So yeah, some of like the mods in your occlusion box disabler, which fixes a game-breaking bug in that area. You know, it's just like one tiny mod. Some of these are just like microscopic mods. I probably should have merged them into my thing, like Spotlight Fix. That's like a 1 kilobyte mod. That's tiny. It doesn't really do anything. It's just like one fix. So some of these are a bit tiny. Like, weapon rack fixes, again, really tiny. Like, Vertibirds Anywhere. That's got 3 different, got 2 versions. One for Nuka World. Again, it's tiny. It's like a 1... Thanks. The thumbnail I always like to do is show my character, my streams, in an iconic area. It shows off what the game's about. So, for example, actually, I think I can. Give me a sec. I think I can actually show the old image capture. Where's image capture? Image. Add. Create new. Just call it image. Just show it so it's pictures. It streams the wrong one, not TF2. Don't want TF2. So like Skyrim Special Edition, for example. I mean, I'm just going to use thumbnail number 1 because it's the one I have to hand. But so there, for example, is the Skyrim one. So and then. So get rid of that one. Don't. So that's the Skyrim thumbnail. Again, an iconic location near showing Whiterun, showing the character. You can see the resemblance. Again, sort of, as I did mention, more cartoony. I have got a normal looking shot. The stream was always that kind. So, and then the new Vegas one, which was image create new, just create new because it's easier that way. So the New Vegas one was, I'll show it all of them. No, I mean, prepare for ugly, because, she does stream, Skyrim stream does have, a tiny head. I think I was trying to try and accentuate her neck, and ended up making her head tiny, but that's the New Vegas one, ugly. And actually a bit of an outdated thing, because 30 odd streams I think I figured out that actually body slide works for New Vegas, and made a chunkier body, because get rid of the scrawny body, that's like the only option for New Vegas, so that's the New Vegas one. What's the other one? So there's another, and then there was also there should be the old Fallout 4 one as well. So go to the old Fallout 4 one's human thumbnail, again, thumbnail 1, they never change, just the number on them changes. So that's the old Fallout 4 one, same sort of spot, same idea. Didn't quite... I mean, yeah, Stream was designed to be just cute. That's why I use Cute Shark, even on Special Edition, is because, well, I wanted Stream just to be cute and, like, stand out. But that's the old Fallout 4 one. Not the best. You know, went a bit closer for Stream and I think it worked better. There's this is more just a case of how bad was original Skyrim's like hideous whiteout filter, but the very, very original Stream is like, that is the, like, just look how ugly non-special edition Skyrim's lighting is. It's like, that's more what that one is. And then there was the, so get rid of that one, and then the final one was, there was also, well, it's also the TF2 one, but that's irrelevant. I use a different thumbnail for that one. There was also the very ill-fated Oblivion live streams. They had technical issues. And, yeah, prepare for ugly. Because, oh god, it's Oblivion. It is... oh god. Oblivion is not a particularly good-looking game. I love it with all my heart. It's my very first Bethesda RPG. I've got great memories of it, but oh fucking hell, the character models are hideous. Like, legitimately hideous. Again, had to kill those for technical reasons. So, yeah, there's that. Of course, the Fallout 4 livestream one, I deliberately made like an actual splash screen, because like my streams now are slightly better than they were. I mean, the TF2, that's the TF2 splash screen. It's just a... wanted to still use the old fake loading screen, so I ended up using that one. But the Fallout 4 one, obviously, is... I think I did a better shot of the environment. I think I actually bothered to use toggle free cam this time, which is what it streams sort of like off-center, because I knew I wanted the word on there, so I wanted it slightly off to the side. And of course, I started with non-standard equipment. It's like, she went to Vault 111 to investigate and to fabricate an identity. It's like, you stole my baby. It's not her baby. She just used that as an excuse. But that's like, you know, you gotta use headcanon to fix things. When things don't quite work, you just use headcanon to fix it. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. Before I kill this stream entirely, I'm just going to show off my other... I'm going to show off Annika, because I've mentioned her a few times, so why not? This is the point where Fallout 4 doesn't want to load. But... So the Skyrim thumbnail was the idea. It's like, that one was the one that sort of gave me his style of thumbnails, because the Skyrim streams were the first. But yeah, I'm just... It's like, that's obviously Stream, but... That's the right Annika. Yeah. 2 days, that's about right, Annika. But, like... Annika was always my testbed shark. It's like... She really was... I mean, she's much higher level, as you can see, 68. She's got much better arsenal. She's much more of the game completed. I think in terms of main story, she's only like 1 or 2 quests ahead of Stream. Somewhat laughably. I mean, I think she's... I'm not sure if she's done... She might not have done Far Harbor. But I know she's done Nuka World, because, well, she's Queen of the Raiders. And I'm pretty sure I've done Point Lookout with her as well, but I'm also pretty damn sure that she's like only like 1 quest ahead in the main story. She's met Virgil, but she hasn't got... She's analysed the Corsa chip, but I think that's about as far as she's got. It's quite funny. Crap, I forgot to turn the radio off. I mean, can't get copyright strike for 5 seconds, surely, but... Yeah. It's like, Annika's definitely bigger. I mean, just... strip the hat off. You know, so, again, Annika's smaller eyes, bigger body, which makes her look even bigger than she already is, because she's already pretty enormous. I mean, fancy death claw, but again, you can see the difference, and again, the neck seems a little more noticeable on her, because she's not grey, which is the standard colour for the Sharkling texture set, so you can sort of see that her underbelly is a little different colour than her front underneck. Oh, here comes a feral. Oh, I understand, you know, had no issues with ferals before, but just look at it's a legendary one. Just see what I get from it. Not actually a bad legendary weapon to get, no less. Not worth keeping. I've got. Where's this? They just bug me so much. But yeah, that's Annika. And again, there's no point. I'm not exit saving on her. Yes, I know it's currently disabled, but the whole point was just to show Annika off. So TF2, I tend to stream every Monday. I'm doing well every other Monday, but because it's Halloween mode, I'm sort of making the most of it and doing it every Monday. So I do those regularly enough. So TF2 is a game I've always loved, just for its like the fact it's just fun and it doesn't take itself seriously. Even the competitive nature of it isn't that the competitive tournaments are not serious compared to like other games. Like the prize funds are smaller, usually for charity, and it's like just a nicer community, even with all the bots. So I would love to continue the Oblivion streams as well, but like I didn't get burned out on them. It's just my computer started having really weird issues with it. Like after doing one, if I right clicked and you right click on a computer and it brings up like a little white little menu that says, say example you do it on a desktop, it brings up a menu that says view, sort by, refresh, paste shortcut, etc. But that menu would stay after the Oblivion streams, which is why I cancelled them, is because it was ghosting and it was weird, and I had to do the log off, log on to reset it. It was really weird. Oh yeah, some of the weapon sounds get really nice and beefy in slow time. Especially I think the Weapon Revolver, since it uses the 4-4 sound, which is already one of the beefier sounds. The lever action rifle, I think, has got one of the beefiest firing sounds, and that sounds nice when it's in the slow-mo. Yeah, I mean, Annika's definitely one of my other ones. Like, if you want... Oh, I'm gonna shill it. Just... I mean, there's another project of mine. I'm just gonna use my chat viewer to... If you want, like... That is a link. It should work. I'll copy paste that in just to make sure it works, because, gotta make sure your crap works first. Yep, that does work. That's a personal project of mine. If you want sharp-looking things as a sea lachen, if you search that term, sea lachen, that's how you say it. It's not sea lachen, it's sea lachen. They're a bit weird. The pronunciations on Dragoian Universe are all my own ones, so yeah, if you don't think like me, you might pronounce things wrong. But sea lachens are basically like shark people, but somewhat not working into the dragon lore. That's a massive personal project of mine I've been working on for 10 plus years, and is no nearer completion than ever, and suffers from hilarious amounts of scope creep. I mean, it's just a massive project of mine, and it's just something I've been working on for ages. It keeps me busy. But, and of course, and if you're into Vor, if you're not, probably best to stay away from my DeviantArt page unless you're looking for my board games, or board game. It's just two different editions of it, because product plug, it's completely free, but still, plug, plugging it in like a socket, but, there's that. But I also do like Vor themed stuff with Shark S's as quite common. You know, because, you know, cute little sharks need to be out there. But I disable the raw mods on stream. I do all that. It's, you know, I know it's not to people's tastes, so I do disable those mods while on stream. And by disable, I mean that they're actually fully active in the game. They're just not actually toggled on. Like, they're actually there. Like, you saw, like, occasionally, if you see when I'm looting someone with a melee weapon, it might say Vorish Machete or something. Actually, it's usually, like, Vorish Board, actually, because the board seems the most common one. But I've completely I wrote something into the script to disable it if I set the value to a certain number, which I did, for streams, just so it doesn't, like, people who don't like it don't see it. You know, I understand it's not to everyone's taste. It is to mine, it's not to everyone else's. Dragon Universe, again, probably one of those things where it's not quite to everyone's taste, but it's not quite as bad. It tends not to be, like, it's more implied than it is shown, because my artistic abilities aren't great. You know, I have enough there to do a cartoonish look, but that's about it. So, yeah, I'm going to call the stream now, because it's getting late, and I probably need to have something to drink, so my mouth's getting a bit parched. Talking for 2 hours, yay! But with any luck, I'll continue this. The stream didn't seem to be as much of an atom bomb as the last one. Oh god, that really was embarrassingly bad, that last stream. It just, nothing really happened in it either. It was a bit of a dull... So I was just like, kill Kellogg. That's about the sole goal of the stream, and that's about all I really managed. And then I went through his memories, and that was about it. That's all the stream really accomplished. It was... yeah. It bombed hard, but I don't think this one is. I mean, if someone interacts, I consider that a bit win. But I'm going to have to kill it because I need a drink bad, and I'm kind of running out of time, so... Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as the list of all the past streams, both the sparkling ones of Stream and the old ones of the human character. I can't remember her name. I just can't remember her name. I forgot. It's completely passing me by. But, you know, hit the like button if you want to help promote the streams, videos, etc., because that's how YouTube does things, unfortunately. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.